Stay tuned because Good Sports is coming up next. Kansas City Sports and Fitness is the magazine for sports fans in KC. Inside, we cover local sports and local teams, from pro to peewee and everything in between. And this month's free copy of Kansas City Sports and Fitness includes the Surplus Exchange Sporting Soccer Report. You'll find Kansas City Sports and Fitness all over KC at places like the Kansas City Ice Center. And it's free, so pick one up today. Welcome to Good Sports, the Kansas City Sports and Fitness magazine show. Good Sports is presented by Kansas City Chiropractic. Dr. Lynn McIntosh and Kansas City Chiropractic offer the care that can relieve pain and stress and improve overall health. For an appointment, call them at 816-753-4600 or visit kansascitychiropractic.com. And by the Surplus Exchange. Take a tax donation credit plus help KC students when you recycle your electronics and office furniture at the Surplus Exchange. For more information, visit surplusexchange.org or call 816-472-0444.
Good Sports was recorded on Saturday, July 12th.
Welcome to Good Sports, Kansas City Sports and Fitness Show. I am Steve Fish. I'm the publisher of Kansas City Sports and Fitness Magazine. Today we're here at the Kansas City Ice Center, located on Johnson Drive, 2 miles west of 435, where you can skate on their outdoor pavilion, which is now an inline rink, or their indoor ice rink. Call 913-441-3033 or visit their website, kcicecenter.com, for more details on public skate sessions, their leagues, and their Learn to Skate and Learn to Play hockey programs. Now, before we get started with the show, I want to tell everyone that our current issue of Kansas City Sports and Fitness is available free at over 700 locations in KC. And with this month's issue, KC Sports continues to celebrate our 17th straight year covering sports in Kansas City. Now, in our current issue of KC Sports, we discuss how it is go time for the Royals to either sink or swim, and we interview Raul Albanez and welcome the 42-year-old back to the Royals. In our hockey report, which is presented by the Kansas City Ice Center, we write about their upcoming camps and clinics, which are actually going on right now, the week that we're doing this taping. And in our Sporting Kansas City report, presented by the Surplus Exchange, we interview Sporting's dynamic striker, Dom Dwyer. And KC Sports welcomes the American Indian Center of the Great Plains as the sponsor of our Chiefs report. This month we write about Aaron Murray, who is a quarterback who was drafted by the Chiefs in the 5th round. Plus we discuss some of the red-hot questions concerning the Chiefs' upcoming season as they prep for training camp. You can visit our website, kcsportspaper.com, to find a link to a list of locations where you can find our publication, and you can actually check out a PDF of the entire issue on our website as well. And as I mentioned, we're here at the Kansas City Ice Center, and we're joined by Dean Nelson, who is the general manager at the KCIC Center, and Jordan Maloney, who is an assistant manager here. And ice skating and hockey in Kansas City has seen tremendous growth because of the programs these guys have put in place, and they're doing every single day with kids that come on out here to the Kansas City Ice Center. Welcome to the show, guys. Thanks for joining us, Dean.
Yep,
welcome to the
Steve.
show. Jordan, thanks for joining us.
Thanks
we
for having
appreciate
us.
that.
Thank you.
Big week this week at the KCI Center. We're taping this show on the 12th of July. You had a big week this week. What's going on?
Yeah, we did. We reopened after our summer maintenance. We shut down for a few weeks, and we do a few things, restriped the parking lot, just some beautification, took down the ice, repainted the ice, gave that a fresh look, did some general maintenance and things to the building. Then we ramped it right back up this week with our first power skating clinic and figure skating camps and stuff. So all of our camps and clinics are in full roll right now, and we just got done with our power skating clinic this week.
And one of the things that you have coming up is, and we're going to be out here for that, is the battle camp.
Yep.
It's coming up with your buddy, Sean Podine. You actually grew up with Sean.
Yeah.
Sean has raised the cup.
Yeah.
At some point, the Stanley Cup at some point in his life. When did he do that?
Yeah.
Who did he play for? And he's going to come out and help with the camp.
Yeah, Sean's real great. I mean, when I first thought of a battle camp and what that is that's the beginning of August. So when you see this, we'll probably just be getting into our battle camp in August. And when I first thought of a battle camp idea, it was truly, hockey is a battle on the ice every shift. Every period, every game, and I thought about Sean and being a good friend, and I just picked up the phone, and he was all for it. And once he got down here into Kansas City and saw kind of what we were doing with the hockey and with the young kids, he was on board, and this will be his 3rd year he's coming down now. He won a Stanley Cup with the Colorado Avalanche. I believe it was 2001. 2001, yeah. And that I tell you what, when you talk to Sean about that was a great highlight of his hockey career. But his true highlights now, and I think that will stick with him for a long time, are giving back to hockey and helping with youth and helping with kids. So this is very important to Sean, and it's very important to us as a program as well to have him down.
For sure. And people can come out and they can just, kind of meet a Stanley Cup guy here if they come on out during that time, and they can certainly sign up, although you're probably pretty much sold out for Battle Camp.
Yeah, Battle Camp is full right now. It's, I'm thinking next year we might have to have 2 of them. It's such a great program that we run, and the kids just enjoy it so much, and all the instructors. So it's just, our programs here at the rink right now are so quality. We believe that we're just bringing great quality programs of hard work, fun, good atmosphere to the kids, so we're selling them out pretty quick.
So we're gonna talk here for a couple of minutes about Learn to Play Hockey, and that kind of all leads into what's going to be coming up in the next couple of weeks, and we want to talk about the expanded role that the Kansas City Ice Center has with the organization that runs their hockey program out here. But Jordan, you're involved with the Learn to Skate and Learn to Play Hockey programs. When do they go on, and what kind of things do you work on with these kids when they show up here?
So pretty much every Saturday morning throughout the year, Saturday mornings at 8 o'clock, we have Learn to Play Hockey, and that's for really any kid who is interested in hockey. We take kids from 4 years age all the way up.
Wow.
The oldest kid I think we have right now is 13. Mm-hmm. And we work with them we work with them as a group, and then I try to leave an impression on as many kids as possible. Keep them in the game, and just show them how fun it really is, and in Kansas City, it's kind of tough. We don't have a whole lot of exposure to hockey,
Right.
So, to give that to a kid and, kind of get him started is really like a fulfilling thing for myself. It's something that I really hope to continue, honestly, for as long as I live in Kansas City,
And you're a Kansas City kid, is that correct?
Yeah, I grew up here. I grew up here.
Dean grew up in another place,
right.
but has those connections with, with Sean Podine, so he can bring him in. But you grew up here, and so you know about the growth of hockey,
right?
And
I've seen its ups and downs, and that's and it's kind of. It's great right now because I honestly feel like it's coming back, and it's making this really good stride of growth right now, and and whatever we can do to help that is amazing. I think it's the best sport there is. Period.
Yeah.
So to share that with kids is amazing. So.
And I have to make a comment. You got the best Henrik Zetterberg beard. If anybody, and you don't know who Henrik Zetterberg is that's watching this, just look him up on your internet, and you'll find it'll probably say "See Jordan Maloney." But,
I'm kind of just trying to keep the winter spirit alive. I've never really been a huge fan of like the hot humid summers we have here, and that's why I love it here. I love spending my summers here. It's great.
Absolutely. Well, probably a lot of our viewers think you look like a baseball player because they are doing all that stuff in the summer. But let's get back to Learn to Play Hockey. You've got 3 different levels for these kids. They can start not even knowing how to hold a stick, not even knowing anything about the game, other than they maybe saw it on the Olympics and they're excited about it, and they can come out and they can eventually walk out of here and move right into the league, right? Yeah.
And that's really what we aim to do is, get a kid ready to sign up for the Stars. Get him on a team and get him started. And that's really the ultimate goal of the whole thing is just to get kids to play.
Sure. So for mom and dad that are seeing this and they're interested in getting their kid out on the ice, what kind of equipment do they need, and then how do they reach you guys for that?
I always suggest get as much as you can. Skates. Get a helmet, get gloves. That's the bare minimum.
Sure.
As soon as you get the gear on, I feel like a kid really that the fire gets lit in a kid. He's got the gear on. He's looking through the cage. And he's like, I'm ready to go.
Right.
So the equipment's a big thing. I remember being a kid, being 6 years old, getting my first set of full gear. I'd just put it on in my basement, and just run around.
Yeah.
It's just the greatest feeling to just feel like invincible, feel padded up. So it's a great thing.
I can totally and completely relate to all of that as well. Anytime you get a new piece of equipment,
you just want to put it on. I mean, even now, like I just got new skates. Like I got new skates. I broke in a pair of skates this week, and it's just like the most. It makes you so happy. I don't know.
You should have brought them here, and you could have held them while we were doing the interview. And
as silly as it is, it's huge, man. Just having your own stuff, you feel so great about it.
Well, that's part of as a kid. That's part of getting hockey in your blood,
Mm-hmm.
and it is such a neat sport that and it is so unique as far as all of that stuff goes. That it is something special when you find that stuff. Now, you guys, for somebody that maybe isn't necessarily interested in hockey, you also have Learn to Skate.
Yeah, we have Learn to Skate, which is a great program as well. It's huge, and that's taken big strides as well from being a fairly small program to now it's huge. Like Saturdays at 11, we got 100 kids coming in here sometimes.
Yeah.
And the lobby fills up with kids, and it's a great place to be on the weekend. Our weekends are unbelievable around here.
And you started a new session, I believe, today for Learn to Skate, maybe. And, it was extremely busy. I mean, there were people that were right up against my lights here and right up against the chairs just waiting to get their kids on the ice. Fortunately, we weren't taping at that time.
Yeah.
But I taped with another guest earlier than this show, and as we were finishing up, all the kids were coming out. It was great. It was just absolutely great. So, again, how can people sign up for Learn to Skate? How can they sign up for Learn to Play Hockey?
Well, we have a really easy way to do it. You can just do it online, just at KCICenter.com. So it's just KC and then IceCenter.com. You can get on there, and you can enroll pretty much all of our programs. You can enroll on there. Or you can just come on in and talk to us face-to-face. We'll get you signed up. You could call, too, but I think that online's the best way to go, or just come on in.
For sure. If you have questions, and I heard you answering the phone, talking to people about parties and about when sessions start and things like that, it's 913-441-3033. People can call that and talk to you guys all about that. Well, we're gonna take a quick break here. When we come back, we're going to talk a little bit more about the role that the ice rink is playing with the Kansas City Stars, which is the hockey organization that's run out of the rink here. You're watching or listening to Good Sports, KC Sports and Fitness Magazine show. Today we're coming to you from the Kansas City Ice Center, located 2 miles west of 435 on Johnson Drive. I'm Steve Fish. We'll be right back.
With the current trend to live a greener lifestyle, many people and businesses now recycle their electronics. At the Surplus Exchange, your e-waste will never go to a landfill or incinerator, nor will we allow e-waste to be shipped overseas. Some companies employ this tactic and end up polluting other countries with our waste. All materials are safely tracked, destroyed, or reclaimed right here in the U.S. The Surplus Exchange is Kansas City's link between industry, charity, and the environment. To find out more, visit surplusexchange.org.
Beat the heat at the Kansas City Ice Center. Come out to a public skating session on the outdoor inline pavilion or on their indoor ice rink. And sign up now for Learn to Skate and Learn to Play hockey classes, leagues for ice and inline hockey, and upcoming hockey camps at the Kansas City Ice Center. The KC Ice Center is located 2 miles west of 435 on Johnson Drive. For more information on public skating times or to register for a camp or a class, visit KCICenter.com or call 913-441-3033. These days, we're all so busy, and many of us ignore our health and let stress turn into chronic pain. Dr. Lynn McIntosh of Kansas City Chiropractic can provide you with the proper care to relieve pain and stress, improve your health, and get more out of life. And right now, like Kansas City Chiropractic on Facebook and save 50% on a 30-minute massage. To make an appointment with Dr. McIntosh, call 816-753-4600. Most insurance plans are welcome. For more information on Dr. McIntosh and Kansas City Chiropractic, go online at kansascitychiropractic.com. The Army Reserve has more than 120 unique career opportunities, so you can add to your current strengths or build brand new ones. Join the Army Reserve and you'll make a difference in your life and the lives of others. Learn more at goarmy.com/reserve. For more information, contact the Greater Kansas City Company at 3720 Arrowhead Drive, Suite B. Telephone number 816-531-3818. There's Strong, and then there's Army Strong, paid for by the U.S. Army. Experience a touch of the Ozarks when you tee off at Winterstone Golf Course in Independence. Visit winterstonegolf.com for daily specials and call 816-257-5755 for lessons or information on tournament hosting. Are you traveling this summer? Book your hotel early with Intercontinental Hotels and Resorts and save up to 20%. Intercontinental Hotels and Resorts is the world's first truly global hotel brand, located in more than 60 countries with local insights from over 60 years of experience. To book your next reservation and save up to 20%, call 855-382-1468. That's 855-382-1468. Call today. Kansas City Sports and Fitness welcomes the American Indian Center of the Great Plains as our new sponsor of the Chiefs Report. The American Indian Center of the Great Plains is located inside the Loretto at 1111 West 39th Street in Kansas City, Missouri. For more information on the American Indian Center of the Great Plains or to book the Loretto for an event, call 816-888-4877. That's 816-888-4877. Welcome back to Good Sports, Kansas City Sports and Fitness Show, the show that complements Kansas City Sports and Fitness Magazine. I am Steve Fish. Today we're here at the Kansas City Ice Center located on Johnson Drive, 2 miles west of 435, where you can skate on their outdoor pavilion, which is now an inline rink, or their indoor ice rink. You can call 913-441-3033 or visit their website, KCICenter.com, for more details on public skate sessions, their leagues, their Learn to Skate and Learn to Play hockey programs. Now, in our current issue of Kansas City Sports and Fitness, check out our U.S. Army High School top performers. In our Health and Fitness Report presented by Cargo Largo, we tell you how to prepare for a triathlon and discuss how you can decrease your risk of hamstring injuries no matter what kind of sport you play. And in our Youth Soccer Report presented by Intercontinental Hotels and Resorts, we report on the Overland Park Soccer Club. You can pick up your copy of KC Sports and Fitness at over 700 locations, including Eagles Landing Golf Course, both Minsky's on Berry Road, and right here at the Kansas City Ice Center. Now, coming up in August, one day between the 4th and the 8th during their battle camp, we'll be at the Kansas City Ice Center to talk with GM Dean Nelson, who's joined us today, and NHL Stanley Cup winner Sean Podine. The KCI Center, again, is located 2 miles west of 435 on Johnson Drive. And if you have a business and are interested in having us come out and do a show at your business location, call Good Sports at 913-764-2050. And now you can also view Good Sports on YouTube. All you have to do is search for the Good Sports KC channel. And joining us again for the second segment of our show is Dean Nelson. He is the general manager here at the Kansas City Ice Center, and Jordan Maloney, who is an assistant manager. Again, welcome back to the show, guys.
Hey,
thanks so much for
joining
us. Let's start back up on hockey. You just are finishing up on some camps, some hockey camps, and hockey season is about to start. The rink is taking on a bigger role with the organization, the Kansas City Stars, that you're involved in and that operate out of this rink. What is it that you're doing, and how is that going to benefit all the kids that are involved in that? Dean, fill us in.
Yeah, it's just great. They've Kansas City Stars, the youth organization that plays out of the Kansas City Ice Center here. They're the main youth program that's here, and kind of that we feed with our Learn to Play hockey programs, our camps, our clinics, things like that. So they've brought me on to be a co-hockey director now of their youth program, which is just awesome because we can bring the rink and the organization kind of together all on the same page with the same philosophies, mainly that building youth sports from the ground up. So what we're going to do is after our camps are done, we have specific camps on skating and shooting and battles. After all of our camps are done, we'll have some conditioning and workouts, and then we'll get right into our youth tryouts, so for travel teams. So the Kansas City Stars has a great youth program with about 2 or 3 travel teams at each age level. Right. So we have squirts, which are little guys, peewees, bantams, and midget or high school, and we have 2 to 3 travel teams at each level, so we'll have those tryouts. And then after those tryouts, they'll get in and form their rec leagues, which are their house divisions. Right. And there's probably 3 or 4 teams at each one of those divisions. So as a total, I think this year we're looking at a record high of about 450 kids in our program, where 2 or 3 years ago we might have had 370, 375. And what that does for us is the Learn to Skate and Learn to Play hockey programs that we've talked about. That really is the key to growing the association into a great numbers, great teams, great competitive teams, as well as just a lot of fun for all the kids and all the families who want to be a part of the greatest game out there, which is hockey.
For sure. So somebody signs up to be a part of the Stars organization. How long is the hockey season? When does it start with practices, and when does it start with games, and then when does it roll into, taper down, I guess, and then you go into spring and summer hockey?
If you're looking to register for youth hockey out there, of course, the Kansas City Stars is who we work with. So it's kcstarshockey.com, and they can show you exactly how much it costs for a season, what the registration is. The seasons run from about mid-August or the beginning of September, depending on what team you play in and what age you're at. Right. And that will run all the way through the end of February pretty much. Okay. It ends up with our U8 Jamboree on March 1st, I believe it is. And that is our last program that we run, and then we're back into another vicious cycle of spring hockey 4-on-4 and camps and clinics. And I cannot believe, Steve, that I'm talking about tryouts here on this show today and hockey season coming back up. Wow, what a great deal it is for us here at the Kansas City Ice Center.
Yeah, we could be talking about LeBron James. I mean, everybody else is, but we're talking about hockey, which is like,
we
wonderful.
are. And it really is. I mean, I know that we were having a public skate going on right now, and it's probably 95 degrees out today, which is cool for this time of year around here, because I remember last year I think we had 10 straight 100-plus days, and we have not had that this year. But anytime it's hot like it is outside, we are absolutely having an awesome public skate inside, and it really is the coolest place to be on a hot day.
Sports, but it feels real good in there.
Yeah.
Definitely feels real good in there. So you mentioned public skating that is going on right now. Jordan, fill us in on the public skating sessions that you have. You have them in both rinks. Yeah,
so outside there's an inline rink, so you can come to any of our public sessions that we have on our ice rink. Mm-hmm. We have a mirrored public session outside on the inline rink. Okay. So it's the same price. You could even go outside, say you had enough, and you can go inside.
Sure.
Do a little ice skating. We have these every weekend. Saturdays, we got 12:45 to 2:45 every Saturday. And then we got an evening one, 7:30 to 10. And then on Sundays, Sunday afternoon, we have a public session from 1 to 3. And those are every weekend throughout the summer. And, it's $7 for admission.
Great.
And $3 if you need to rent some skates.
Easy enough, and it's a great way to get started with skating and just, and I know you guys also give passes to those.
Yeah, we do.
To your learn to kids.
Right. We do a lot of stuff for anybody in our programs. So, we have some really generous owners and a lot of generous, people in our organization. So if you play for the Kansas City Stars and you wear your jersey out here, you can public skate anytime you want.
Really?
For free.
That's terrific, and that's the way you learn to skate much better,
right,
is by spending as much time as you can out on that ice. I know, Dean, as you were growing up, being from Minnesota, you probably spent several nights and afternoons and things like that on the ice.
We did public skate a lot, and it was really where we always went to on the weekends, because we knew the public skate times would be Friday, boom, Saturday, that time, Sunday, that time. And if we were in non-hockey season, we would come inside and public skate a lot. We really would as kids and as teammates. Also, anytime we had a party, like a birthday party, we would come down to the rink and we'd hold our birthday party there. Even if it wasn't a very organized one, you knew that it was, believe me, this is the day before emails and before text messages and stuff. So your mom would pick up the phone and she would call actually and say, hey, we're going down to the rink today for Dean's birthday or whatever. Can you join us? And, it's kind of neat, because when I came on here, they were just scratching the surface of birthday parties.
Right.
And now we have a full party room set up where we have a decorated table for the kids, and we have packages with food and skating. And you could do roller or you could do ice. And we have full birthday parties down here during our public skates. And really all you got to do is to check out all of our packages for skating or public skate or any of our programs. Just go online to kcicecenter.com. And what that does for you is that runs you right through all of our own programs, whether it might be adult league. Maybe you're looking for adult league. You just moved to the area and you say, hey, where do I play hockey? When you Google hockey rinks, I would say Kansas City Ice Center is about the only one that comes up, in the area, because, that's how your search engine will be. It'll look for where you're asking for it from, and boom, here comes Kansas City Ice Center. So whether it be adult leagues, any of our programs, birthday parties, broom ball events, whatever you need down here at Kansas City Ice Center, we really, really are your full-service, one-stop need.
Absolutely. And you mentioned adult hockey. I'm guessing that's starting back up since the ice is back up, and I bet, and I know from the adult hockey, they probably have been bugging the heck out of you because they were off for 2 weeks.
Yeah, they were. Jordan can probably tell you. Jordan plays a little bit more in the adult league and runs our Kansas City Ice Center team. So we do have a team here at the rink, and Jordan can kind of fill you in a little bit more on the adult league.
Fill us in on the adult program.
Yeah, so we play. We have a team that we put together, and it's all of our employees here, and then some volunteers. We have some volunteers who help with our Learn to Play Hockey program, and we have volunteers who help with practices and the Stars and stuff. So we kind of we reach out to those guys, and we all love the game, and we all want to compete and get out and have a little workout, and sweat and get it going. So it's fun for us, like I if I don't play, if I go a week without playing, I'm like, well, what am I doing here? I need to get on the ice. So we have different divisions. We have an open league, which is pretty much anybody who wants to play can play in that. We have guys from, who played junior hockey, who played college hockey, who played pro hockey. That league is really for anybody. And then we have a B league, we have a C. There's something for anybody. If you are an adult and you just started, you want to play, you probably fit in somewhere, And the C league's really great because, they keep it really nice and
Parity.
even. Yeah. So if they pick up a new guy who's never played before, well, they're not going to just throw him in with all the other new guys. They put you on a team where you can meet some nice guys, and learn the game from some people who have been playing for a little bit,
And females.
Oh yeah, we got plenty of females,
well.
plenty of females,
Yeah.
and a lot of people. It's great in Kansas City because we got a lot of people from elsewhere, and so you get a lot of different styles of hockey, and you get to learn from all these different people. I've learned tons of things from Dean because I grew up here.
Right.
He grew up in hockey, the hockey state.
Yeah.
So it's great. It's great to pick things up from people, and Canadians. I've learned tons.
No kidding.
Just from people coming here. So. It's
Yeah,
great.
the game is at a different level when you grew up a little bit north of Kansas City, for sure.
Right.
But at least you guys are bringing a lot of that knowledge and experience to the kids that are here in Kansas City so that they can then move on. Well, we are out of time. I'm going to give the phone number here, 913-441-3033. KCICenter.com is the website. Give them a call to find out about all the stuff we've talked about today. That'll do it for our show. I want to thank the KCI Center for hosting us today. And, of course, I want to thank KCIC GM Dean Nelson and Assistant Manager Jordan Maloney for joining us as well. Thank you, guys. Be sure to join me, Steve Fish, again next week at the same time for Good Sports, the KC Sports and Fitness Show. Check out some of our other shows on YouTube. Search for the Good Sports KC channel. So until next week, be sure to read all about sports, health, and exercise in Kansas City Sports and Fitness Magazine. You'll find it all over Kansas City, and it's free, so pick it up today.
Bring basketball fever to your own backyard or your driveway with your very own game court from Sport Court of Kansas City. Game courts can also be installed for volleyball, racket sports, soccer, tennis, or roller hockey. For more details, call Sport Court at 913-963-7529 or visit sportcourtkc.com. Eagles Landing Golf Course is the place to play golf in the Southland and is by far the best golf value around. Visit eagleslandinggolfcourse.com. And for tee times, call 816-318-0004 and make the drive to see why Eagles Landing is the best golf value in KC. You have pain in your feet, your ankles or knees, hips or back, shoulders or neck? Be pain-free with custom-made and 100% guaranteed orthotics from Dr. Don Charnowski, the only performance and gait specialist in OP. Call Dr. Don today at 806-346-6330. Discover, shop, and win at Cargo Largo. Stop by at 35th and Nolan Road in Independence and go online at cargolargo.com. Cargo Largo, a retail store, and so much more. Sign up now for the Get Golfin' Kids Camp for ages 6 through 11 or the Junior Golf Summer Camp for ages 12 through 18 at the Heart of America Golf Academy. For more information, call 816-513-8940 or visit HOAGolfacademy.com. Maximize your performance on and off the golf course through the Golf Matrix program, which is available at the Core Strategies Physical Therapy and Movement Center in Overland Park. The team at Core specializes in rehab and performance training for all ages and activity levels. To learn more about Core's sports-specific programs, including the Golf Matrix, visit coreptkc.com or call 913-322-4000. That's 913-322-4000. The 2014 American Indian Athletic Hall of Fame Awards Ceremony is coming to KC this July at the Loretto, 1111 West 39th. For more details on the event, visit AmericanIndianAthleticHallOfFame.com. The award ceremony is presented by the American Indian Center of the Great Plains. Sign up now for fun at Volleyball Beach. It's the perfect way to stay in shape and enjoy the outdoors. With leagues every Sunday through Friday evening, Volleyball Beach has been KC's #1 sand volleyball spot for over 25 years. Fall leagues begin August 17th, so sign up now. Call 816-942-2820 or visit volleyballbeach.com. To Two of the finest golf clubs in Kansas City are right in Overland Park. St. Andrews Golf Club at Neiman and 135th, and Sykes Lady Overland Park Golf Club at 125th and Covera. These two courses are among the most popular in KC and offer leagues, junior golf, lessons, and more. For tee times and more information, call St. Andrews at 913-897-3804 and OP Golf Club at 913-897-3809 or visit golfop.com.
Hi, it's Greg Pryor. One of my favorite products in Life Priority is called Lift. See Lift at my website, lifepriority.com.
Now you can view our shows and past shows on YouTube. Search for the Good Sports KC channel.